All right, hello everybody, and welcome back. Human Resource Machine Christmas Past, another episode. I did go back off camera a little bit. It only took me a couple minutes. I just had to refactor this thing. I got zero terminated sum to actually meet the size challenge. I did pretty good on the speed challenge as well. The code is right here. I rewrote it just from the beginning, thinking a little bit differently, and I just moved some things. Same concept, but I moved some things around, and then I just put jump commands to certain places, and it turned out to be a little bit cleaner when I rewrote it the second time. So there you go. You can watch it like in all its glory. It's 10-line glory. And done. So let's move on to the next one, which is I guess we have to go to Fibonacci. Oh gosh, Fibonacci. Oh, Fibonacci. I remember this being so hard. Back hallway is advanced employees only. Are sure you want to be here? These night shifts, blah, blah, blah. They're optional. I know. First thing in the inbox, send it to the outbox. The full Fibonacci sequence up to, but not exceeding that value. For example, if inbox is 10, outbox should be 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. What's the Fibonacci sequence, you ask? So Fibonacci is when you take a number and then you add the previous number to it, starting with 0. So your first number in Fibonacci is... well, Fibonacci sequence, so you start with 0, 1. You start with 0 and then 1, and then you have 0 and 1, added together gives you 1. And then 1, 2, and then you add the next thing to it. So after 0, you add 1, you get 1, or 0 plus 1 is 1, and then 1 plus 1 is 1. Why does it start with 1 again? No, I don't remember. No, I'm done. But either way, when you get to so yeah, look at my mouse. If a 0 is here, you end up with a 1. 1 plus that number, because the next number in the sequence is a 1, and then 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 3 plus 2 is 5, and then 5 plus 3 is 8. That's how it works. I don't know why I can't figure out the beginning of this in my mind right now. But long story short, we need to inbox. We need to copy that to here, because we're gonna have to do a comparison. And then we're going to have to start with 0 and add... I think I'm going to have this. We're going to label as a 0. And then we're going to add this as our count. Because I'm going to have to increase a counter. And add to that counter every time. And just compare it to the 0 on the ground. So also I need to copy from to start out 0. I need to copy to the counter. That's going to be my beginning steps every time. So then I'm going to inbox. I'm going to copy to 0. I'm going to go, then I'm going to copy from, oh, I need to have 2 numbers. Count, so, no, I don't want to do that. We're going to say this is 1, and this is 2. And the reason I have to leave the 0 there is because I need to have a 0 to replace these with in a minute. So copy that to there. So all those are lined up together. So I need to copy from 1... add it to 2, and then I need to do a comparison. So I can subtract from there as long as it's a negative number, which is a good thing. And I mean, and you keep going if this is the case. Then I need to add it back. I don't know if this is the best way to do it or not. I'm going to add it back to undo that subtraction. I'm going to copy then it to... I need a placeholder. So I need to copy to 6, which is going to be a place. That's just my placeholder. I need to then... I added 2 to it, which is the next number. So I need to... oh, God. I can't think. Let's copy to the place. I need to then... copy from 1... copy to 2... No, I should be able to replace one of these. So I should have, the way I'm doing this, so I start with zeros. I copy from 1. I add 2 to it, which is first it's going to start out with 0 and 1, right? Or 0, 0. How's that going to work? Zero, 1. It's an increase. How? Hold on. We are looking up because I can't think of this. We're gonna look up Fibonacci sequences in the other monitor and understand why does it start at 0. Fibonacci sequences. I know you guys can't really see this, but the Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers. Oh, this one says it starts with 0. So it does start with 0. So the outbox should be 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. This says it should be 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. The second is found by adding the 2 numbers before it, 1 plus 2. The 2 is found by adding 2 numbers before it, 1 plus 2. 3 is found by adding the 2 numbers before it, is 1 plus 2. The 5 is found by adding 2 plus 3. I get that. Here's all. So according to this, it starts. What I'm reading, Fibonacci starts with 0. So 0 and 1 add up to 1. 1 and 1 add up to 2. Fibonacci should not be this hard for me to understand. Fib. Maybe Wikipedia will be easier. Yeah, Wikipedia even says it starts with 0. Why does this one only have it starting at 1? From a sequence, Fibonacci sequence in which number is the sum of the 2 preceding ones. The sequence of convulsely starts from 0 and 1, although some authors state that the sequence from 1 and 1, or sometimes, as did Fibonacci, from 1 and 2. So Fibonacci didn't even start at 1 and 1 or 0 and 1. Fibonacci himself said it started as 0 and 2. So I guess, okay, I guess with that thinking, that can actually help me, because I can copy, when I set this up, copy to 2, and which one do I want? Do I want it to be, yeah, and then add, or we can bump plus 2. So that'll set us up with a 0, 1. I guess I should bump plus 1. So it starts out with 0, 1. And we'll have the left number as the old number. So now basically I go copy to 0, and that's my whatever I have. I copy from 1 and add it to 2. Well, I'll do that no matter what. I'm going to sub it from 0. If it's negative, that means we're still not there yet to the end of the sequence. So then I add 0 and copy to that in a place, because this is going to be my third number now. So I need my third number to then replace. This will be the biggest number. I need to shift everything over so that my biggest number is now in the 1 spot. So I need the 1 to move to 2 and place to move to 1. That's what I couldn't figure out. So I copied to place, and then copy from 1, copy to 2, copy from place, copy to 1, and then I should be, and then place is still where I'm sitting at. So then I need to copy from place holder, and I need to, oh no. Then I need to, okay, so I copy to, oh, which I already have it in my hand anyway. Copy to 1. And I need to add 2 to that again. There we go. And now I just jump back up to the add 2. And that is going to keep going. So I'm going to say if it's negative, then I think I need to add again. It's kind of a waste. to undo what I just did, and then outbox, and then jump back up to the top of my starting all over. Oof. Okay, it might not be this. Let's see. Set up, good. I got that set up 0, 1. So 19. 1 plus 0 is still 1. Oh, I need to outbox all of these. Let's see if this Fibonacci's up. Because then I'll know, and I can just outbox it. 2. And the next one should be 3, and then 5, and then 8. And as long as we see that happening. 5. Okay, Fibonacci's working. Fibonacci's Fibonaccian. Okay. So now I just need to realize I need to outbox everything on the way there. So I actually probably don't need to do this crazy outbox here. Because if this is negative, jumps down here. I'm going to add it back. I need to outbox. Or copy 2. Yeah, we'll copy 2 first, and then we'll outbox. Because that'll outbox each number as we go. And then I still need that other outbox. Because that's the final outbox in the way I wrote my code. So we should outbox a 1. We should outbox another 1. Why did you... Hold on, let's get to the beginning. We set this thing up. 20. I'll put that down. I end up bumping it. I don't know, just that one time. 1. But it thinks that's the second number, and that should be the first number. I could trick this, and it might work as long as I'm not given. Now, if I'm given 1, it should be fine. I think if I just first outbox a 1. When do I get my first? Copy to bump, and then we're gonna outbox. Oh, and I need to copy that too. There we go. Right before this copy too. Let's just do that. No. I don't want to outbox that. Sorry. Bump 1. I think I need to copy from 1 and outbox that. I think this is just a sneaky way of saying I know you start with this. That should now... Oh, that actually worked. I was not expecting the 5 to work, but it did. Make sure we don't go above 19. This should now not do nothing. Oh, yeah. So, hold on. So where was this one? So if it's negative... Oh, if this case, I don't want to outbox anything, if that's the case. Okay. Five, 8. Why did you miss the 8? Why did 5 work but not 8? Hold on. So sub-0. If it's negative, I need if it's negative or if it's 0. How did the 5 work last time then? Oh, because it's still outboxed. Which it was supposed to do in that particular case, but not in any cases. Yeah, so I think I need to do, like, stupid code and jump if negative and jump if 0. If it's 0 or negative, it needs to go through the steps. 19's not... These ones would have worked with my code anyway. The old code. Because none of them are the end sequence of Fibonacci. Oh, you need me to stop? You've never needed me to stop before. The second I put the last thing on the conveyor, you were like, yay! Now you're like, hey, there's too many things in the outbox. You shouldn't have let me do that. Oh, crap. So that takes away that whole concept of tricking this thing with that first one. So how do I do... 0 plus 0. How do I get a first one without getting too many damn things in the outbox then? Oh, that's a tricky one I was not expecting. Because Fibonacci is 0. Let's say it's 0. The first number is 1 for whatever reason. 1. Then 1 plus 0 is 1. How do I start this thing to not need to do that? This is all my setup. Why didn't you just stop? Why didn't you just stop right there? I don't understand. How do I get my numbers to be on the floor to be... the first one I'd have to start with a bump. If I started out with 2 zeros. I'd have to start with a bump somewhere and then skip that bump every time through, which seems like a terrible way of having to do things. I'm almost tempted to start over on this one. You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to say that this is optional. We're going to come back to it. I need to think about this one. But we're going to go to the littlest number right now. Reduce the carbon footprint, blah, 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 blah. For each 0 terminated string in the inbox, send the output only the smallest number you've seen in that string. You'll never be given an empty string. Reset and repeat for each string. Okay, so that's good to know. So basically, I need to inbox, copy to there, inbox. If I subtract from what's there, and it's negative, that means the number I'm holding is bigger. So I just want to go back up to the inbox because I have the smallest one is on the floor right there. I do need to check my inbox though. If it's I'll never be given a 0 terminated string. I don't need to worry about this first inbox. But if I jump if it's 0, I'm going to go all the way up here. I'm going to copy from 0, outbox it, and then we're going to start the thing over, but we'll do a jump at the top and go back down to the inbox. Don't ask me why, but it works. It saves steps to do it this way. So now we've got, if it's 0, it goes and copies from there. So I sub, and if it's negative, I go back to the inbox. Hold on. If it's negative, I don't go back to the inbox. I don't go back to the double inbox. I go back to the... Oh, no. I do go back to... Oh, no, because I need to check... Okay. I go back to the inbox. I then have to do my subtraction. Shoot. I got this in the wrong order. I got this in a weird order. Because I can't just go back up here because then I'm going to waste 2 things in the inbox. So maybe then I'll put this jump of 0 here. I'll never have a 0 terminated string, but will I have a 1 terminated string? And I don't want to copy from 0 because... Oh yeah, I do want to copy from 0. Can I just do this? Hold on. We're just gonna, we're just gonna clear this. We're just gonna clear this because something's not right. inbox. I need to copy 2 there. Let's start it right here. Sub what's there. Yeah, let's not try to grab 2 at the first time. Let's do it like that. Sub if it's there. If it's 0, it means it's the same, which is going to be on the first time, and then I'm fine. The same is still the smallest number. If it's negative, however, that means what I have in my hand is bigger, and I jump up to the inbox. I don't want to copy it to 0 every time, though. Well, if it's negative, then I want to go back to the inbox. And do the sub. If it's not negative, then I need to copy 2 there. Because that's that. Well, I need to actually first I need to add it back to get my number what it was again, and then copy it to there, and then we can rinse and repeat. And we can go to the inbox and rinse and repeat. Where I don't have yet is on this inbox command. If it's 0, we're going to copy from 0 outbox, and we're going to jump from here down to there. What is this going to do? You're going to subtract yourself. You're going to say whatever. Put it back. 13. I don't want the 13 there. Do I have this backwards? Well, let's get back. Why are you at 7? What did I pick up? 13. Oh, I sub 0. Okay, that's right. I sub 0. It's negative. Or it's not negative. I do have this backwards. If it's negative, then the number in my hand is smaller. I'm sorry. So if it's negative, the number in my hand is smaller. And I want to... Yeah, wait. Yeah, hold on. That was right. Do this again. 3. (10 minus 7). (10 minus 3 is 7). So it's positive. Oh, so I just want to go back to the... Yeah, I do have this backwards. So I want to inbox then. Else I want to add. And then... What is this jump if 0 again? Oh yeah, that's the end. And then... hold on. So inbox again. And go back up to the sub. 8. 15 minus 8. I should say. No way. 2 minus 8. Replace it with the 2. Why'd you go back to do that again? Wait. Why did I hold on. Why did I miss? Okay, so I inboxed. I inboxed to 0. And then I went straight back up. So this is where I think this is where my jump if 0 is supposed to be. Yeah, because my other stuff was backwards. So that's why. So 1 down. I don't know why it does that one again. Why does another sub there? I never outboxed anything. Hold on. Why didn't I outbox something? Okay, I got the smallest number on the ground appropriately. Found my 0 terminated string. That's why. Because the jumps were in the wrong place. I also think that... Not this if is 0. This one here. I don't know how that one... Let me see if this works. 1. Two. Yay! Probably not that efficient, but... Hey, size challenge was there. Speed challenge wasn't. Wow, I'm impressed the size challenge was there. That's great. You're 23. I'm so tempted to go back to Fib Anachi. Fib Anachi. Okay, let's just real quick. We're just gonna try to, dude, start another one. We're gonna copy from 0, copy to 8, copy to 1 or 7. Starting off, just 3 zeros all across the board. Okay. You can't just bump. Like, that's the thing. I don't get how to start this damn thing off. Inbox. Copy to there. I want to go. Copy from 8. Add 7. Subtract from this. If it's negative, we outbox and keep going. We outbox. Well, we add it back and then outbox. That number. But we got a bump. But I don't want to just bump. Like, this is what I don't get. Because you got to shuffle these numbers around. Maybe I start with a 4 by sequence. So wait, you know what? Maybe I can go back to my original code. And instead of doing all this, I copy to 1, copy to 2. And let's copy to 5 for the hell of it. Copy to 5. And I'm not going to... I'm not going to bump 1. But I'm going to bump 5. So it's like the third number that's coming up in line. And I'll start with... When I'm moving everything out, I outbox from... Outbox place. Well, let's outbox 5. Copy from 1 to 2. Copy from place to 1. And what does my 5 now become? And then 2 and 1 become 5? We'll copy from place to 5. Or copy from, let's go 5 to 1, and then copy from place to 5. There's no way that that's right. I don't know what I just did. I'll be honest. Why'd you just do that? Oh, because that was my code for forcing that outbox. I don't even know if that's going to do anything. I'll be honest. Copy to 5. Why'd that happen? What did this used to say? I never copied anything to place anymore. I think this one's supposed to be placed still. But I'm not really certain. Wait. So where'd I get this from? Copy that to place. I don't want to copy that to place. Let's go. I have no idea. Now it's put a 0 there somehow. Yeah, I really screwed this thing up. I need to think about this Fibonacci. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're gonna do something with this. I will see you next time.